Good evening everyone and welcome to final session recap of 2016. We are in holiday trading mode. You can see that currency pairs are very slow. So we should take one final chance to actually maybe get some pips in this next couple of days. So you don't need to expect anything huge. I mean, there could be some profit taking on both sides of the market. Now it's time to actually go with possible breakout trading with smaller positional setups, because I don't expect any big trends. Of course, it's profit taking month. It's very close to New Year and currency pairs don't move that much. So today's session recap will be shorter than usual because as I say, we have only 3 full days of action. Today is unfortunately for traders, it's a UK bank holiday, Canadian bank holiday. Then we have Wednesday, Thursday and Friday being the last day of retail trading, where we can expect possibly some profit taking to take place. Have in mind that volatility is thin now. We have thinner volatility. A lot of institutional traders simply won't be opening any new positions prior to New Year, and thin volatility, thin liquidity can lead to big volatility in some crosses, especially if there will be some violent profit taking or some strong surge of unexpected news. So thin liquidity leads usually to big volatility in some pairs, and because of that you need to be very careful. For all traders who joined now, well, today is GBP bank holiday, Canadian bank holiday. That is why we don't see that movements that could actually lead to some good setups. I mean, I have prepared for you some possible setups for next 2-3 days, but have in mind that Friday should be avoided, or at least if you really want to trade, or if you're desperate to trade, treat trades with, let's say, scalp swings. Don't open any full positions. So before I begin, standard disclaimer explaining that online educational materials are available by Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience, and Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for information accuracy. This is solely my opinion, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. And by accepting this disclaimer, you're also proceeding further with me. So rules and setups is we usually give price a breathing room. We enter within 15 pips of the predicted level if it's an agreement with your system. So you can take trades that I post here, and if you agree with me, it's even better. Use scaling in if you wish, and you do your own trade and money management. Respect your stop loss, add the spread to your stop loss, even if you trade via ECN at 2 to 5 pips depending on the pair traded. We take only one position per listed pair, so we either take positional or alternative trade, whichever hits first. But the thing is that you can also go with scalp trades and breakout trades in addendum to positional or alternative trade. First touch of the zone is the most profitable. That's why we need to focus on the first touch. And positional trades are called trend trades. Alternative trades are counter trend trades. So you can see, and you probably see by now, that I distinguish 4 different trading types. It's positional trades that are trend trades, alternative trades that are counter trend trades. We have also scalp trades and breakout trades. So that is 4 main types of trading in Forex market. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels can be traded independently, and depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop usually after 20 pips, not less. Session recap setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Definitely pay attention to my Twitter updates, because usually if something happens or if I do a revised setup analysis, then you will be first to see it, of course, on Twitter, leading to Alma Markets website, where you can read the analysis. Also pay attention to Twitter updates, and scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance level. Okay, that is also very important to notice. Add these levels to your system, and the term pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. Past week results for 19th of December. These are the results. The results, you can see euro dollar. It was good for 140 pips. That is the trade of the week. Really a great setup. And we really enjoyed how euro dollar behaved for the previous week. Also, guys, you can see that pound dollar didn't qualify. Australian dollar scalp trade was good for 20 pips, while alternative trade was good for 30 pips. Okay. Dollar yen didn't qualify, but we actually managed to get a nice trend. We actually forecast the trend with a good accuracy. And euro yen also didn't qualify. So total pips pool was 190 pips. Trade of the week, definitely euro dollar. This is how it went on the previous week. Euro dollar, actually we had alternative buy trade. This was where we actually placed our entries here, and it went towards our TP level 1.0460. It even overshot, leading almost to TP2, and this trade was very, very good, producing a pip pool of 140 pips. The trade of the week, alternative trade in euro dollar. Actually, that is counter trend trade. Pound dollar, we had a sell at 25.20 and possible breakout of 25.50, but neither of those happened, and well, pound dollar trade was missed. Australian dollar, we got a scalp trade. I was very specific, telling you that we might see a sell trade around 72.72 with stop loss and trailing stop of 15 pips. Well, I got personally 20 pips, so maybe you got even more than I did, but you see this was our scalp trade entry, and it was actually pretty much successful. So I hope that you managed to get some pips out of this trade. Alternative buy trade also happened at 72.00 here with almost a no drawdown, and it was good for some 30 pips. After it, Australian dollar fell, but you can see it was very good here. So if you scaled out, managed to put your position to break even, you probably enjoy some free ride in Australian dollar. Dollar yen, our position trade was to buy 116, but the thing is it didn't make any pullback towards 116. Then we tried to get into a sell trade around 119, but dollar yen was ranging, guys. So for the whole week, for the whole previous week, dollar yen was ranging. So there was really that was not a good pair to trade for the previous week, because it had a huge range. Of course, that is normal. We are in holiday trading mode. So these ranges, guys, are normal. Okay, trading should resume during the first 2 weeks of January, but at this point everyone is preparing for holidays. Some traders connect Christmas with New Year, so that is why you should not really expect some let's say, huge movements unless there is something special in the market, and thin liquidity can actually trigger big volatility. I explained that. But for trend trades, institutional trading, definitely this is the month where we don't have any huge setups. Everything is mostly range. Euro yen, finally, also we didn't get in a trade because it was ranging heavily. We got a buy position around 121.30 here, but the problem is we tried to get into a buy position, but we were shy like 30 pips, 20 pips from our POC zone. The pair made a pullback, but the pullback was not substantial enough to give us a POC rejection trade, buy trade opportunity. So euro yen actually ended up ranging very similar to dollar yen. For next couple of days, these are the trades that I personally see. Of course, I will be careful. If I make any trade, I personally don't like to make any trades at this point. But let's say if I do, I will really lower the risk. So instead of 1%, I would use 0.3% probably, just for the sake of trading. I might do some trades here and then, but I will do like the third of normal risk. This is today's analysis on euro dollar, hidden bullish divergence during thin liquidity. Everything was explained here. So we see a hidden bullish divergence. This is a ranging triangle, symmetrical triangle. We don't see any substantial price action within the triangle, so we need to go with breakout. I have identified two breakout points above H3 and the next cross below L3. Okay, so you can see actually here what I'm looking for. Jack is saying, wishing you a healthy, prosperous and happy new year. Thanks again for your very informative webinars, and I look forward to 2017. Thanks Jack, and you're most welcome. Yeah, I already guys scheduled some webinars for 2017. So I expect price action training school to finish during the first half or during February. So probably during the end of February, or let's say live trading should probably start at the end of February by using price action trading school principles. Of course, session recaps will continue on Monday, but because session recaps are valid till Wednesday, I will try to also give you Wednesday setups during live trading sessions. So that will be probably, I expect it to be sometime in February, guys. Yes. So here, let's actually see what I have prepared for you. Of course, this is a typo. Let me correct the typo. Actually, 1.0940. Yeah, this is okay. Guys, don't expect huge movements. I am correcting the slide now. So really, these movements should be definitely take with caution. As I was saying, movement now is not so good to trade. So definitely, if you do it, go with lower risk. Okay, so this is the slide for. Okay, this is it, guys. Okay, so euro dollar. Yeah, euro dollar sound should be okay, Ilya. Ilya's sound is okay. He's saying that he cannot hear me. So here, breakout buy could happen at 1.0460. Stop loss below last 1 hour low. TP is 1.090490. Breakout sell is 1.0430, stop loss above last 1 hour high. TP is 1.0380. Also pay attention to 1.0400. And definitely, guys, don't think that this trading is standard trading as we did. You know, and I showed you that we had more than 700 pip pool in a session recap 2-3 weeks ago. So actually we made a lot of pips, but now it's time to slow down, and price also is slowing down. So definitely pay attention to what I'm saying here, and if you trade, go with low risk, especially, guys, today, because we have bank holiday on GBP, on CAD. So you see price is stalling. Typically for holiday it doesn't move a lot, but if something happens, if we see a push of volatility, guys, this is what we might be seeing. Okay, so this is euro dollar. Pound dollar, well, I would only sell around 23.50. If I don't see anything around 23.50, well, I will not trade. Buy trade is 22.45, so it's actually now at POC for a buy spot. 22.00 is stop. If you want to trade this now, guys, do it as 1/3 of normal risk. So if you risk 1% or 2%, just divide it by 3 and go in a trade. Actually, as I was saying, I am now in GBP dollar long. I have a GBP dollar long, but the thing is, well, I also did it with much lower risk than usual. It is because we are in holiday mode, and I don't see any huge opportunity to make any pips now, except for some intraday trades as I'm showing you now. Here also, guys, this is pound dollar. Sorry, you can see pound dollar here. Well, on 1 hour time frame, guys, definitely it's ranging. Okay, but also it is within the POC zone. Here, guys, this is M actually that has been played out, but guys, I will not be doing some trend trading now. Now it's probably time for counter trend, in my opinion. It's time really for a counter trend move. Also, guys, notice here a huge regular bullish divergence. Okay, here, so I expect this to push a little bit to the upside. So I am in this trade now. This is counter trend trade opportunity. My risk is 0.5% with 45 pips stop loss. I mean, I really don't, I cannot give you the clearer description. So I am 0.5% of a risk, 45 pips of a stop loss. Well, actually, my stop loss is around 21.97. Okay, so I always take some small that spread, even though if it's a ECN account, I always give some more room because I go with risk, guys. I don't take blind trades. I always go with low risk trading now, especially because it's holiday mode. So it's 0.5% of risk. I really do. I mean, guys, it's simply that you need to enjoy sometimes, right? I know no one is trading now, particularly institutions don't make any positional trades now. Everything can be basically bad to do now. Every trade can go bad because we will see profit taking. We will see some new year institutional thin liquidity with possible big volatility. So, but you know, guys, when I see opportunity like this, I mean, I would rather try to exploit it, even though if it means that I will lose. I mean, 0.5%, it's nothing much. So here you see, I mean, we had a huge drop even on intraday chart. Look at this H1. 1 hour chart, hourly chart. Watch this, guys. Huge drop. 500 pips of drop. I mean, if we don't see any pullback, well, I can only assume that is because of holiday, really. But in normal trading conditions, this should have been already going up. I mean, we should see some retracement. And positional trades are around 2350, guys. Now this is for intraday perspective, but here, guys, watch this. I mean, we have a huge order block here. So I expect 2350 to actually reject the price, even though if it's a, and it is 1 hour time frame, intraday time frame. Watch this. Watch this ATR, guys, for last 7 days. Okay, last 7 days. Holiday mode. Watch this. 94. I mean, really. What does it say? What does it say? 2330. So yeah, definitely with ATR, with H5, with order block, we might see a sell trade. So we need retracement, right? So if it gets there, okay, now obviously I'm in a counter trend trade here, because here we have a huge support. Also we have bullish divergence, we have a trend line, so we might see some maybe reactionary trade, and then here it could be sold, but I would personally go here, okay, because it's top of ATR, it's H5, it's order block. So pay attention to these two levels, with H5 23 around 2350 being my favorite. But for counter trend trades, okay, it's clear I'm in 0.5% of risk. Australian dollar, it's a sell position, 73.40, guys. Again, don't go with huge target price, because I don't know what might happen. Now, we never know, guys, what might happen prior to New Year, during New Year, especially Friday. Well, as I said, unfortunately for traders, today is bank holiday, so we cannot judge price action really to its full extent. Australian dollar, 73.40, guys. Sell 73.75 is stop. 72.90 is TP for buy trade, guys. 71.20, 70.85 stop loss. 72.00 is target. So here, sell 73.40. Well, why 73.40? We need to open now 4-hour time frame. We need to go with pivot, with weekly pivot point. Okay, here, guys, you can see somewhere here. Do you see here? Order block here. And double bottom, historical double bottom here. And H5, weekly, Camarilla pivot, EMA 89. Well, I don't know, but if it happens, I have a pending order, okay? But I will cancel my pending order if this is not hit by Friday. So I expect this at least during early London to be hit. If it's not hit, I will definitely delete my pending order. I don't know, maybe sometimes can happen during Asia session, we don't know, but definitely here is sell spot for me. 71.20 is buy zone. You see it's L3. You need to zoom out. You see there was some good buying in the past here. You see it's February, so I expect some buying to happen again if it hits 71.20 zone. So let's see, it's also L3. Watch this, guys, funny. I mean, this is really funny. 7 days ATR 59. I mean, this is heavy range now. So that is why I'm saying, well, try to lower your targets and go with low risk. Okay, pound dollar is now 6 pips in profit. You see it's going up. So let's wait. I mean, right, guys, I couldn't have been clearer. I said I was in a trade, 22.45 buy spot, but now I mean, that's holiday. You need to get used to it. Dollar yen is my next setup. This is dollar yen 116.40. Stop loss is 116. TP is 117.20. Sell is 118.20. Stop loss 118.60. TP 117.50. So positional buy around 116.40. Dollar yen trade, guys. I will go again to 1 hour time frame. I will move this to daily pivot. Here, so you see, if it's also the bottom of projected ATR is 116.62. But here, guys, we have a strong support zone. So this is the zone where I would be looking for possible entries. If we see any profit taking on dollar yen, it could bring the price down and then it should be bought. So let's see if it happens. Okay, for sell trade 118.20. Again, a little bit above ATR, projected ATR, but here, guys, we have really a high wave. This pattern is called high wave, and I was already telling you about this pattern. When you see this pattern, guys, at resistance, it's called high wave, where wicks of candles are even bigger than bodies, and there are usually a lot of wicks. So this is high wave pattern, and it usually means a rejection. So here, if it happens again close to this level, I will be monitoring this level for another trade. I mean, really, guys, in forex trading, when you are a price action expert, you will definitely see and you will delve deeply into price action, knowing that history repeats itself in forex trading. So this is where we can actually go for a short trade, 118.20. Still, guys, I'm telling you, I don't know if it will happen. The only thing that I know for sure is that I am in pound dollar 22.45 long. 45 pip stop, 0.5% of risk. Actually, my stop loss is 21.97 with 0.5% of a risk. So let's see. Now we need for these setups to wait and see if market will give some chance to trade it as we normally do. And finally, my setup for last setup for next 2 days is actually dollar CAD. Okay. Let me just type the answer. So dollar CAD, here it is, guys. First, let me show you. Here you can see it. Dollar CAD is in uptrend. We have positional buy, 34.65, 32.20 stop, 35.20 TP, and we have also a sell trade, 36.00, 36.30 stop loss. TP is 35.40. So you don't see probably, yeah, this is the slide. Yeah, the screen was frozen. I will give you, yeah, a couple of seconds to, you can take some screenshots, snapshots. I will also roll slides later, so you might be able to capture them again if you haven't done it already. See here, so dollar CAD is in uptrend, buy position 34.65, stop loss here, TP here, sell position 36.00, 36.30 is stop, TP 35.40. So here, dollar CAD, 34.65, guys, might come here. You see low of ATR. I mean, I really like my ATR indicator, and I'm very fond of using it because this ATR is really, in my opinion, the best indicator for predicting possible range and price movement, and I also use it as a confluence indicator. So this is a clear confluence. This is a clear confluence here with, you see guys, it's the bottom of projected ATR here. Okay, it's 34.67 here, and also guys we have EMA here, so around 34.65, 70, 75 we might be looking for long trade opportunities. See, it's definitely the zone where I expect the price to bounce from and to give us a long trade opportunity. Leon is asking, how come you are using 7-day instead of 14-day? Because Leon, last 7 days are holiday trading mode. I only use ATR 7 when it's a holiday, like this, like Christmas, New Year, right? Other times I prefer ATR 14. But I definitely cannot, I mean, you know, we cannot use ATR 14. We might, it's not a huge difference, but last 7 working days have been really slow. I mean, especially now Friday, so we need to go with 7 days, especially because some traders connect Christmas to New Year, so it's like 7 days, right? So it's better to use ATR 7 than ATR 14 when you want to trade holiday setups or pre-New Year setups. We will go through questions just after I finish with dollar CAD. So this is dollar CAD. 34.65 is for me buy, and sell trade is 36.00. Again guys, it's very close to projected ATR. Okay, very close to projected ATR. Here we can also see a previous double bottom, so definitely a huge spot to sell, because after this sell the price went heavily to the downside, you can see. So this is 35.85, 36.00. That is the zone that I will be paying attention to for sell trade on dollar CAD. So here it is. I will go with slides, and then guys I will try to answer your questions. So be cautious, try to trade with lower risk if you still want to trade, of course. Okay, so this is euro dollar. Pound dollar. Okay, then Australian dollar, dollar yen, dollar CAD. Okay, now guys you can ask me questions and I will try really to answer. Okay, Ilya is asking, I observed for years that gold often drops strongly on December 31. Do you know why this happens? Simple explanation, not just gold, guys. Everything, really, guys, everything is New Year trading, guys. Everything is New Year trading. You need to be very I mean, you need to be careful when you're trading close to New Year. You don't have to trade necessarily now. The thing is, there is a lot of profit taking. A lot of profit taking. You see, I will show you on daily chart, for example, euro dollar. Okay, let's see New Year's action. I mean, we can try to go with a random New Year. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's try with this one, 2011. Okay. see guys, on euro dollar, it also is going down, okay? It went down, then after the new year, it went up, then it went hugely to the downside. This was profit taking. So profit taking happens, okay, during new year. Okay, here guys, also you can see it here. See, profit taking also on pound dollar. I mean, I picked up random new year. It's usually like that. You see, the pair was going down, 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 and just before the new year, 200 pip to the upside almost. See? So definitely this is, I mean, you see, this is huge. 200 pip of, we call it profit taking. So definitely profit taking. Let's see gold. I mean, same thing. Watch gold. Profit taking. I mean, profit taking had already taken place at this point. And next day, you see another profit taking day. So guys, that is new year. I mean, you might expect some changes. That is why I'm counting on this pound dollar, potential pound dollar long. I'm now only 8 pips in profit now. But guys, you see, I mean, even now, there might be some profit taking that could spike the price to the upside. So usually it's not just gold, Ilya, it's most of forex pairs, it's profit taking. Next question. Okay, hi Nenad, what is your opinion on Euro GBP? Euro GBP, well, you see 63 pips. What I can tell you guys, when you see such a low number, especially on pairs that do not move much, and Euro GBP is one of the pairs that don't move much, you can try to go with ATR trading. Simply try to sell close to the top of ATR projection and buy close to the bottom of ATR projection. That is what I really think. I mean, especially on pairs like this one, I always say you need to take the risk, because thin liquidity might give you big volatility. But if there is nothing to be done, if really is a normal ranging day and there is no huge profit taking, then we might sell from this spot and buy from this spot. It's actually in no man's land at this time. It's in no man's land at this time. So guys, you see it's 11 pips of profit in GBP dollar now. Okay, well, there is some small movement, but actually this was live trade call. So I hope that you entered 22.45 where I told you to. So live trading call again. I gave you 10-11 pips at least before New Year. So you see, it's still going up, but well, if you are in a trade, you can scale out, you can take some money, free money for you. So Peter and Florian, Nenad, we wish you happy and successful 2017. Thank you, Peter. Muhammad is asking why we have a long setup on euro dollar, because I already explained it's profit taking day and we can go with breakout setups. It's close to New Year. Marco, I wish you everything best for New Year. Can you take a look at New Zealand dollar? Same. I mean, definitely the same. 57 ATR for the last 7 days. I would go with short trade here, and I would probably go with long setup here. Range, heavy range, nothing big is happening. So definitely try with ATR trading. Shazad, how can you make trend line any size? Like this, Shazad. You just place a trend line, then click the trend line, right click trend line properties, and just unselect ray. See, now it's rayed. It's a rayed trend line, but you can unray it if you click it. See? Leon is asking Euro GBP. Yeah, Leon, I already covered Euro GBP. I would go with buy position here and with sell position there. No man land now. Ilya is asking who is manipulating gold in the last days. Banks, Ilya. Definitely banks are involved in gold trading last couple of days. Of course, as I say, it's end of year. Banks are closing books. They're moving markets, so definitely they're also moving gold to some extent. So don't be surprised. Okay, don't be surprised. It's happening, of course. Yes, banks. I also think so. Egils, isn't that high wave pattern on Euro GBP? Yes, Egils. This is also high wave here. So it could drop. But the problem is it's 37 pips and now it's almost 4 p.m. It's actually, well, let's say almost 3 p.m. GMT. So nothing is happening because of bank holiday. So yes, this could go down. Also, you have almost, you can place a trend line here, almost a perfect flat trend line, but see, so you see actually it's being rejected. But I always say if I want to make a trade, I would sell here. But yes, if GBP is going up, it could drag Euro GBP down. So here, see, for continuation, the close below H3 is needed. But as I say, it's very low. Price is not moving, really. Muhammad is asking, this is best tip for ATR. Yes, I really like ATR. So selling from there, buying from there. As I say, it might go down from here, but well, this is safer option. Leon, I got in GBP little late, still up 9 pips. Thanks, Nenad, and all the best for 2017. Thank you, Leon. I wish you also all the best, and we still have one more webinar with Chris to summarize this 2016 and give you some also charts for 2017. The webinar will start in like 2 hours. Adeyeri is asking, shall we still expect a little upside? I hope so, really. I really hope that the GBP dollar will proceed to the upside. I would like to see a close, 1 hour close above L3. So we might see some upside, but really I don't know. It's so slow now. And GBP banks, I mean UK banks are having holiday now. Muhammad is saying, thank you, God bless you. Thank you, Muhammad. God bless you too. T-Born is saying Happy New Year for everyone and the successful trades. Thank you, T-Born. T-Born, I also wish you a Happy New Year and huge success in trading. So guys, what I can tell you about 2017, we will have price action trading school probably until February. Then in late February, we should have, in addition to session recaps, live trading. Also, for example, like this, I tell you, okay, guys, now we can open GBP dollar trade setup. I write the setup. I mark a note setup. I even might show you my screen to see that I also take these trades. So that would be live trading also on Wednesdays. That is what I'm planning in addition to session recaps each Monday. Next question about wolf wave. I've used, I don't know, there are tons of different wolf wave analysis. On the market, but I have a special wolf wave indicator that I have personally really wanted to, that it should be created for me with certain parameters. So I don't know what the kind of wolf wave indicator you're using, but I will show you how to actually chart it manually, so you can do that manually also. Muhammad is saying the best tip for him is to trade ATR. Sure, no problem. So guys, I will roll the slides again, and well, I think that we are ready to conclude session recap season. We really had a successful year behind us. I hope that 2017 will also be successful to us. So final recap for 2016. Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar yen, and dollar CAD. Thank you everyone for great wishes for New Year. Really huge number of very nice comments. Stalin is saying, wish you Happy New Year, Nenad. Really enjoyed and learned a lot of trading knowledge from webinars, and I'm really thankful for sharing your trading knowledge. Bernard is saying, it's always great learning from you. Thank you very much. Mislav, cheers, Nenad, take care, have fun. Happy New Year for everyone, and so on and so on. So guys, indeed, I wish you a very happy New Year. Still one more webinar with Chris. Trade these setups if you want. Go with 3 times lower normal risk size. GBP dollar is in profit. So thank you everyone for great comments. I expect you very soon, and I expect 2017 to be very profitable too. We will not change it. We will not change the trend from 2016. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Trade safe.